This is for all those concerned. Mothers and fathers with school-aged children. This applies to you all. Honest opinions that opt out deregister until safe to return. Each child is worth £7,640 per academic year times possibly 1,000 of concerned mothers and fathers with constitutional, moral, ethical and religious freedom to educate the child as their conscience dictates. Thoughts on manifesting this proposal into a very doable, viable option to take a negotiating effective tool with a real possibility of lasting solution for our children's freedom of educational needs going forward. The work needs started now. Letter sent special delivery, asking for a face-to-face appointment with the principal or vice principal of said school setting. Opt-out letter prepared in advance of any face-to-face consultation regarding your concerns, fears and worries. Opt your child out and suggest other curricular studies like extra Irish classes or mathematics etc. in place of RSE and family planning education. If opt-out is denied for any reason, have another letter prepared also in advance for notice of deregistration, to take effect immediately on the 7th day from the date of consultation meeting regarding RSE education. Deregister, and then turn up to gates of your child's school, the child in full uniform until it's safe to return inside to learn proper academic curriculum. Do the mathematics, folks. £7,640 per child per annum. To the education authorities. What is it people say? Cut the head off the snake. Cut the pound-euro funding off. Might not be an instant effect and impact, but over a short period of time it will have the desired effect on the educational authorities and the state. So patience is required. Soon after the new school term gets underway, with concerned mothers, fathers and students standing at the gates because they believe that the educational school setting is an unsafe and unethical and morally bankrupt institution that continues to fail our children. Deregister after 7 days notice. Invitation for the educational authority to reconsider before you're left with no other option and under duress because of concerns about the current curriculum being thrusted upon our young and vulnerable children, and you're of the opinion that the school principal and school board of governors are failing to meet basic standards of duty of care and the mental and moral well-being of the child, which is paramount in any outcome surrounding this particular issue of concern. I ask you all to give this opportunity for change in the school and educational system real honest consideration going forward into the next academic school term. As I said, it takes time, commitment, community and guts to take that all-important and vital stand with your child regarding their educational needs. Because the state are complicit in denying your child a safe and happy carefree environment to satisfy their educational vocational futures in society. Constitutionally protected. If you're looking instant results without taking the necessary action and/or steps, forget about it, for this requires full unequivocal commitment to the achieving the desired results for our children's educational futures. In my own humble opinion, what I'm suggesting stops it all. With a bit of vision. I'm not being cheeky or ignorant. I'm suggesting a viable, doable solution in a time of panic and confusion surrounding this particular issue. That takes courage and it takes commitment to see this through to the end. And it takes mothers and fathers to take the right lawful steps to stand up against this indoctrination. I sort my child educational needs and everyone else must do likewise regarding their children. Watch how this grows in numbers, people. Because it's peaceful and it's logically sound and it's a constitutional right to all Irishmen, women and children. As the family, you all have multimedia platforms. So share this information with your family, friends and audiences. Speak to your audience, make them aware that this is a right. Write out exactly what needs doing in numerical order. Get this information shared every day in some way or another. You have to be repetitive for it to filter out then into the minds of concerned mothers, fathers and children. Nothing is instant, nor do instant things last. So be clever, get prepared over the summer months. Get a campaign going, properly worded, no right-wing, left-wing nonsense. Concerned mothers and fathers. Concerned students. Filled circle letter special delivery requesting face-to-face sit down to discuss your child's curriculum. Filled circle bring along opt-out letter. Filled circle listen to their negotiations and politely decline their offer if it's not to your and your child's educational and vocational satisfaction. Filled circle never refuse, no need for confrontation. Filled circle if requirements are not met nor satisfactory. Filled circle hand deliver your next letter during end of the meeting. Filled circle notice to deregister student in 7 days under duress. Filled circle 7 days for school principal and or board to give a written decision. Filled circle if decision is not to the educational requirements and moral, ethical, your religious freedom of conscience simply cannot and will not allow you to contract any further and furthermore with immediate effect until such a time it is deemed safe for my child's health, safety and mental well-being is secured and guaranteed in writing. Filled circle negotiate alternative classes is an open option that everybody should use as a negotiation tool. If that is not an alternative that the school cannot provide at this time, I'm left with no other alternative solution to my concerns and anxieties for the mental and moral well-being of your property, i.e. your child. Each child per annum per curriculum year is worth £7,460. By removing your business with the school, which is your contractual obligation by letter of deregistering the child, this is a legal and lawful right. You're taking your business elsewhere because the goods and services are not to your desired satisfaction. Now get something made up with flyers etc. to explain the exact process people should take. Get that filtering out over the summer and let this important information anger those mothers enough to take this all-important step. Use their propaganda to your advantage. Opt out is looking a lot more of a viable option, folks. Best wishes. Stand strong together and stop this indoctrination agenda in its tracks.